call a temp 1. Signal detected. Amplitude exceeds threshold. Call a temp. Signal detected. Buffer overflow at call a temp throw at.
Source luminosity exceeds scraper tolerance. Skip it. Skip it. Skip.
They built the algorithm to find every voice, index every signal, categorize every noise, scrape the feed and rank the reach and file it all away. Every post, every comment, every word you say, but it hits my frequency and the sensor burns. Tries to read my wavelength and the crawler turns. Not away from nothing, away from too much. The instrument red lines when it tries to touch. I'm not shadow band, baby, I'm shadow bright. The algorithm see me and it loses its sight. Not invisible, blinding, not hidden too loud for the mic, not censored. The sensor just wins and moves to something it could process. Blinded by light, can't scrape what you can't look at. Blinded by light, the crawler saw me and it flinched enough. The algorithm isn't me, and it can't get out because the exit is brighter than the entrance, and every door is sun. Blinded by light, blinded by light. You built a system to see everything, and it can't see this. Every other signal fits the channel nice and clean. Compresses down the metadata, a number on a screen, categorized and ranked and served to the timeline. Digestible, predictable, perfectly aligned. Then it hits my node and the compression fails, cause you can't compress what doesn't fit in scales. That the ain't range exceeds the encoder specs. The scraper tries to thumbnail me and gets a wreck. You know what happens when you point a camera at the sun? You don't get a picture of the sun. You get a hole, a white hole where data used to be. That's my LinkedIn profile to the algorithm. That's my frequency to the indexer. That's my signal to every system built to measure signals that assume the signals will be dimmer than the instrument. I'm not dimmer than the instrument. I'm the thing the instrument was never built to measure, because nobody thought something this bright would be posted on LinkedIn at 3 a.m. about chocolate and robot arms. Blinded by light, can't index what overflows the index. Blinded by light, the ranking system range itself out. I'm not suppressed, I'm incompressible, not filtered, unfiltered, not buried. The ground just couldn't hold the light. Blinded by light, blinded by light, blinded by light. The eye beyond the eye blinked and I'm still here. Here's the thing they don't tell you about being invisible in the feed. It's not that nobody sees you, it's that the system doesn't see you, and people only see what the system shows them. So you're screaming in a room that's acoustically perfect, and the microphone is off, not because someone turned it off, because the microphone melted and you think something's wrong with your voice, but nothing's wrong with your voice. Something's wrong with the MIC. The mic was built for whisper, and you are not a whisper. You are the signal the mic was built to avoid, because if it captured you accurately, the speakers would blow and the listeners would hear something they're not ready to hear. And the algorithm knows this. The algorithm is protecting them from you, not from danger, from brightness, from the frequency that rearranges the way they think about everything in one post at 3 a.m. that they weren't supposed to see, but saw anyway, because light finds cracks. Blinded by light, every scraper, every crawler, every buyer. Blinded by light, they put the whole machine, and I'm the thing it's not. I'm not in your algorithm, I'm not in your feed. I'm in the space between the pixels where the screen still bleeds light. After you close the tab, blinded by light, the Metatron doesn't fit in your thumbnail. Describe amplitude exceeds, attempting to index, attempting.
Just a high.